What's going on, you guys? It's your man, Two Down Dan, back with another video, and I know what you are thinking, okay? How could your bike possibly be ruined if it's sitting right here and it looks the same? Well, maybe it looks the same to you guys, but to me, this bike is my dream bike. It was my baby. I was trying to keep this bike as pristine as possible for as long as possible. It's a 40th anniversary edition, special edition. There's only so many of them. And I thought, why not mod it out to the teeth, make it like the most unique one in the world. And now kind of all that stuff mentally in my head is like withering away because it's kind of just getting clapped up. Like, I've been beating this thing up, and like literally in the course of 2 days, I in my opinion, like, trashed the bike. And to be completely honest, this is going to be a nice little story time video. So I hope you guys are just relaxing and enjoying your Sunday. I'm going to be at work by the time you guys are watching this. So hope you're at home, chilling, vibing, having some great rides this weekend. Please keep your wheels two down and ride safe as you can. But back to the story at hand today, which is my clapped 500. So if you haven't noticed already, the first thing we need to talk about is my right side frame slider broke off. Okay, and now this is what initiated the whole sequence of bad events. So I've dropped my bike on the right side 2 times while I had the frame slider on. I'm assuming the second time that I dropped it on the right side that I confiscated like this weld point right here and just didn't notice that it was broken, because the other day I was riding down the street and I literally went like this to put my foot up onto the frame slider, like I told you guys I like to do because my legs will cramp up. Dude, the frame slider popped right off. I barely touched it with my foot and it went boop, popped right off, and I was like, oh my god. So that happened. And then the next day, I get my bike outside. I'm cleaning it. I have it up on the rear stand, and I'm doing all the stuff, right? And to be completely honest, this was the same day that I was on the phone with TST, talking to them, figuring out how we're going to run the giveaway. And I was also in my mind planning to get ready to go meet Fast Flow the next day, because I was planning on taking a 2 hour, like 2.5 hour ride all the way up to LA to meet Fast Flow KC, who's one of my personal like biggest inspiration / reasons why I started this channel, was just because everything that he's doing with his BMW 1000 on his own channel. So I was really exhausted and tired and trying to do way too many things at once, that I made a silly mistake when I was taking the bike off the rear stand and I let it drop onto the right side. Now, the reason why that was such a problem is because I didn't have my frame slider. So I dealt with the repercussions of what happens when you drop your bike when you don't have a frame slider. Number one, if you can tell right here, my mirror is broken. Not that that's a big deal at all. That is the least of my worries. I don't use the mirror. The mirrors are also $30 from Amazon. Shout out Amazon. Can get another pair of those. No problem. The problem and the real clap pituity is coming from my right side handlebar, because it fell so hard that it is now bent a good, I would say, half to full inch all the way in. And check this out, guys. This is not supposed to happen. Yup. Did you hear that? Did you hear how hard that hits? Boom, boom, boom. So I almost broke my finger under there the other day because I was riding with really skinny gloves and I jammed it. Like, it hurts, bro. Look at how much clearance you are supposed to have. I don't know if the sun will let me show this, but this is a good hand's worth of space, my guys. And over here, dude, we're talking about Clap City. So if I was to show you this from a straight on standpoint, you would see that it is literally like curved like this. So now the space between my handlebar and the brakes feels weird. The throttle feels weird. It's like pinched in when I'm riding. And to be honest, that's why I wanted to start on the side of the road and show you guys this, because I knew once I was out riding around, there was literally no way. Sorry, I was just making sure that we're recording, guys. You know me, I do one take, so if it's not recording, I was about to have a crash out. Dude, so pretty much what happened was, right, going back to the story, is that I dropped it, broke the throttle. This bar end was jammed so hard into my throttle that I couldn't roll it back and forth. I had to literally roll it back and then close it. So I had to ride 20 minutes on the highway with a stuck throttle. And also, the other thing I didn't mention is that my rear brake got jammed underneath the clutch cover right here, and they had to bend that back. So they malleted, bent my rear brake back into place so I can use it. I need a $110 replacement handlebar, and I need new mirrors, and I need a $110 frame slider. So pretty much I'm just very, very unhappy with the overall state of what was and still is my dream bike. So I want to make her look good again. I want to make her pretty again, because I know when most people look at it, they still think it looks great and it looks like a new bike. But unfortunately for me, those days are kind of gone now. And I guess after 9 months, I just have to live with the consequences of the fact that I've been riding it every single day. And I've been, I've definitely been risking it too with the lane splitting and the, hope you're stoked. We're getting on the road, my boys. Let's go! Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's go! The second I get on the bike, dude, and just start rolling the throttle, I forget about everything, though, I forget about the broken handlebar. I forget about my problems in life. Dude, I'm just chilling. And actually, let's go right. We hardly ever go right. Second. Third. Let it ring. Fourth. Yeah, baby! Live it up, boys! Have a great day and rip it up. We are going to still be talking for a little while here. We got some updates, but I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching the first half of this video, which was me showing you how clapped up my lovely, lovely bike that I love so much is, and that I need to spend a lot more money now to get this thing back into shape. And honestly, I'm thinking about lever guards now. I'm thinking about kind of ixnaying the frame sliders and going with lever guards instead, maybe. Because I'm thinking if without the frame sliders, if I still had lever guards, I think it would have protected the fall better than just these regular bar ends would have. But to be honest, you just never really know. So I think it's just really tough, man, because I like the look of the Kawasaki frame sliders a lot, but everyone in my comments and a couple of my buddies keep telling me not to go with them because they keep breaking for people, and they're just not that good or whatever. But yeah, it kind of stinks for sure, because it's like a added SE. It's a feature for the bike, you buy it because it comes with the SE features and stuff, but you don't want to have to replace for too much money the extra features that already come on the bike. Like, I didn't mind when I had to put the new tank grips on here and take off the old ones that they call that like a upgrade. The tank grips, dude, those are garbage. Everybody knows that the OEM tank grips that come on here are so bad. But first time I think you guys are seeing on the YouTube the NBT Ride 2.0 cargos. I have the black, I have the gray, and I have this green color. They are so nice. NBT is amazing, bro. Nick's wife is the one. Nick is the owner of NBT. His wife is the one who hooked me up with these pants and everything, because Nick has been out in South Dakota and New York and all over the place, just riding across the country with Buell and NBT and they're just doing a massive promo and getting shots and marketing and stuff. And like I've said before, and we're still not ready for it, is that my NBT code won't be coming until like around the 15th to the 20th or so. So if you're looking to buy some NBT now, just use one of the other homies codes like Jixerbra or Fast Flow or Fastlane D. They're all associated with NBT as well. Just use one of the big homies codes for now. And then the 2 Down Dan code will be active in a little bit. Nick is just still out on his trip, and he's going to get back and help me out with that, which is super sick. But yeah, dude, I've been loving these cargos. I've been wearing them to work for 8 hours a day, and I've had no problems. They're super comfy. They're really, really nice. I get compliments left and right. Even, you know, people are like, oh my God, like, what are those? I want to get those. And I'm like, oh, well, they're motorcycle pants. They're like, yeah, no, like, still, like, they look really cool. And then I showed this one girl, and she was like, oh my God, they're $250? I was like, yeah, well, like, I was like I said, it's like, they're not just like, you're not supposed to just wear them around. Like, they're for high level protection on the street. But they also just look like comfy cargos. And she was like, yeah, I just thought they were like a regular normal pair of pants. I was like, no, they have armor right here in the knees, armor in the leg, in the sides. Yeah, she was very, very impressed. And I'm also going to say she was pretty good looking too. So yeah, NBT attracts the women, my guys. I've been getting crazy compliments from the ladies in my NBT. It looks good, it's sleek, it's comfortable, and it's going to protect you. There's literally, that's the best trio for riding gear. I will literally probably not be wearing anything else. I'll be wearing NBT and ride iron for a very, very, very long time, which I'm very happy to say, honestly. And I'm wearing my ride iron shoes right now, which you guys can't see. I should have showed you earlier. But yeah, the ones that we did the review on, and like I said, I'll be doing my dailies on. Yep. I'm wearing them right now. Look at that. Ride iron, baby. Hope you guys are watching. But yeah, dude, it's been such a blessing to be hooked up by these companies, you know. Ride Iron sent out the shoes. We were able to do the review and stuff to prove that these are way better than the Icon ones that I had. And also, the next really exciting product that's going to be coming in is, oh, let me stand up for a sec. Oh, shift. Oh, yikes. The next very, very exciting product to come in is something that I think a lot of you guys need and are gonna want. And I didn't even know, I had no idea. MPM Motorcycle Mats, the company that did my custom mat for me very, very recently, they also have other motorcycle accessories. One of them being this very, very cool like motorcycle mount for your helmet. You put the helmet on there, and then you hang your clothes from it, and you can put your gloves right on it, and it says your name. So it's like literally the coolest thing ever for holding your helmet. I have 2 helmet holders right now, and they're garbage. Like, they literally can only hold my helmet, and they can hold my helmet in like one little hook of like a light sweatshirt or something. But dude, this one that MPM makes, I'll link it actually if I remember. I should definitely remember that this product. It's like $100, but you get to customize it. It looks so nice, big on the wall, very sturdy looking, like kind of like steel black brackets or whatever. And yeah, you can have it say whatever you want. They sent me a bunch of options. They were like, do you want it to say 2 Down Dan or just Dan? And I had them go with just Dan. I just thought it looked really, really clean. So the second I get that in, I'm going to be shooting a lot of videos with that and showing you guys. Not a lot, I'm just going to shoot a video and show you how much better it is than my current gear holder / setup. And if you don't want to drill it onto the wall so that you can have like stuff hanging, like your jackets and stuff, if you just like to have your helmet on the table, then they also have a table option, and it's the exact same setup. You just don't drill it into the wall pretty much, and the helmet goes right on top, and you can put your gloves underneath the helmet and everything, but you won't be able to hang a jacket or anything like that. So yeah, super sick that another company that I'm working with and that you guys can get 10% off on also has such cool extra products that I literally didn't know, because I got into MPM for the motorcycle mats only. And shout out to the 3 people who have already gotten custom mats with my code. I know there was a guy on a Ninja 650 who got one. It was so sick. He actually sent me a DM of the design. Bro, that thing was lit. I hope you're listening. And yeah, there's been 2 more. I haven't got DMs from them, but the companies always hit me up when I make affiliate sales and stuff. And I'm very happy to say that since we made 3 affiliate sales with MPM, I had some credit on my account with them, and they said, hey, we'll just use the credit on your account to build you the custom the custom helmet holder and stuff, because they're usually $100. And they were like, yeah, we'll just use the credit and we'll make the thing, and we'll send it right on over for you, because they're amazing people, and all the companies I work with are very, very amazing. They're so responsive, super great companies, and I use their products, and that's exactly why I'm always here preaching and telling you guys to grab some for yourself. But let me think. We covered claptability of my Ninja 500, which sucks. I really hope you guys find it a little amusing how you know, I'm taking it so seriously that I just have these minor little things wrong with my bike. But low-key, dude, the bar for $110, that sucks. That blows. Bending your fucking OEM bar totally sucks. Man, like I said, I just wish, it's just the knowing of the fact that you replaced it, you know? It's not the very, very OEM. But we'll get it back working like OEM. It's just gonna cost us a little dineros. And like I said earlier, I hope you're having a great chill Sunday. I don't have too many updates. There's so much going on right now with the TST giveaway. That's live. I'm sure you guys already know that. That's why I'm not giving you guys updates on that right now, because you're locked in. We got like 40 or 50 people or so entered, which is pretty much like what I was expecting. Around that many people have been, I would say like 20 or so people had been hitting me up like constantly, like, yo, when's this coming out? When's this coming out? So I knew those people were gonna want to enter. And then we also got like about double the amount than I thought or whatever. So yeah, the giveaway's going good. But the great news is you're all gonna have a fantastic chance of winning. That's what I'm most excited about, is that it's not like one of these massive big giveaways from these companies where you feel like you just never have a chance to win. So I'm gonna keep updating you guys. Stay locked in on the Instagram side. I'll update you guys on exactly how many people are in there. I'll try to put a list out so that you can double check and make sure you're on there. But pretty much everyone has been following the rules to a T, and it's been very easy to add people. I mean, all you have to do is send me a DM that says entered, and also just tag people in the comments and repost the story. It's about as easy as anything. You don't have to do anything here on YouTube, and yeah. But like I said to a couple of other people, and I'll say it again, if you somehow are in the era where you have a YouTube but you just don't mess with Instagram, it's very rare. I've had 2 so far. Send me a message, be like, hey, I have a Ninja 500 and I really want a chance to win the integrated taillight, but I don't have Instagram. I'll hook you up. I'll get you entered. Don't worry about it. But for now, ride safe and keep your wheels 2 down, guys. That's it for me today. Please subscribe in the middle if you haven't already. Ask any questions in the comments, or just say anything, bro. I love responding and talking to you guys. It's trying to build the community as best as I can for the people who watch my videos and stuff. I don't want to be one of these guys who just posts a video and then you can't ever reach him or talk to him about the video. It's like, hey, I talked about some stuff here. If you want to reach out and talk to me about it or whatever, like, please do. That's what I'm here for. But yeah, like I said, please go subscribe in the middle or watch one of these 2 videos. I got a bunch. Later, guys. See you next time.